Picture this. You're planning your dream vacation, passport in hand, excited about your upcoming adventure. But what if I told you that your favorite destination might slam the door shut on Filipino travelers in 2025? That's right. 11 countries are preparing to revoke or drastically change their visa policies for Philippine passport holders. And the reasons might shock you. Today, we're diving deep into this developing story that could completely reshape how Filipinos travel internationally. From hidden European gems to popular Asian destinations, these changes are happening faster than you think. So buckle up as we count down the 11 nations that are about to make traveling significantly more complicated for Filipino citizens. Number 11. Montenegro. This stunning Balkan nation has been Europe's best-kept secret for Filipino travelers. With its dramatic coastline along the Adriatic Sea, medieval towns, and breathtaking mountain landscapes, Montenegro offered something truly special: visa-free access for Philippine passport holders. But that golden ticket is about to expire. Here's what's happening behind the scenes. Montenegrin authorities have documented a significant increase in Filipino visitors who fail to respect their tourist visa limits. Some have been discovered working without proper authorization, while others have attempted to use Montenegro as a gateway to Western Europe through unauthorized channels. These violations have triggered alarm bells in their immigration system. The proposed changes mean Filipino travelers will soon face extensive documentation requirements, advanced visa applications, financial statements, accommodation proof, and detailed travel itineraries. The big question is, will Montenegro's natural beauty still attract Filipino tourists when the process becomes this complicated? Number 10. Ecuador. Ecuador has been South America's most accessible destination for Filipino adventurers. Whether you're dreaming of exploring the Amazon rainforest, trekking through the Andes, or witnessing the incredible wildlife of the Galapagos Islands, Ecuador's doors have been wide open to Philippine passport holders. No visa required. But this accessibility has come with unexpected consequences. Ecuadorian immigration officials have identified a troubling pattern: Filipino tourists entering the country legally but remaining well beyond their permitted stay. Others have been caught engaging in unauthorized employment, from small-scale jobs to online freelancing activities. These incidents have prompted Ecuador's government to reconsider their liberal visa policy. Starting in 2025, Filipino travelers may face mandatory visa applications with all the bureaucratic hurdles that entails. The question becomes, when Ecuador transforms from an easy destination to a paperwork nightmare, will it still hold the same appeal? Number 9. Armenia. Armenia represents one of Europe's most underrated treasures, a nation where ancient history meets stunning natural beauty. Filipino travelers have long enjoyed exploring its centuries-old monasteries, dramatic landscapes, and rich cultural heritage without visa complications. Unfortunately, Armenia is experiencing similar challenges to other nations on our list. Their immigration data shows increasing numbers of Filipino visitors who exceed their authorized stay periods, with some attempting to establish unauthorized employment arrangements. These trends have raised red flags about tourism rule violations. Armenia's government is now seriously considering eliminating visa-free privileges for Filipino nationals. Future visitors may need to navigate complex application processes, provide extensive financial documentation, and justify their travel purposes in detail. For travelers who simply want to experience Armenia's incredible history and landscapes, this represents a significant obstacle. Number 8. South Africa. South Africa has captured Filipino hearts with its incredible wildlife experiences, world-class safaris, vibrant cities, and diverse landscapes. The country's visa-free policy has made it surprisingly accessible for Philippine passport holders seeking African adventures. However, South African authorities have identified concerning patterns in Filipino visitor behavior. Documentation shows instances of visa overstays, fraudulent entry documents, and unauthorized employment activities. Some individuals have attempted to work illegally while maintaining tourist status, creating security concerns for immigration officials. These issues have pushed South Africa toward implementing mandatory visa requirements for Filipino travelers. The new system would involve comprehensive application processes, financial verification, and potentially face-to-face interviews. The question is, will South Africa's incredible safari experiences and natural wonders justify the additional bureaucratic burden? Number 7. India. India has long fascinated Filipino travelers with its incredible diversity. From the iconic Taj Mahal to bustling markets, spiritual sites, and rich historical heritage. The country's accessible visa policies have made it relatively easy for Filipinos to explore this subcontinent, but India is experiencing similar challenges with Filipino visitor compliance. Immigration records show increasing cases of tourists who extend their stays beyond permitted periods, with some attempting to establish unauthorized work arrangements or using tourist visas for employment purposes. In response, India is moving towards stricter visa requirements for Filipino nationals. This means comprehensive application processes, detailed documentation of travel plans, financial proof, and accommodation verification. For travelers eager to experience India's incredible culture and history, 2024 might represent their last chance for easy access. Number 6. Serbia. Serbia has emerged as one of Europe's most welcoming destinations for Filipino travelers. This Balkan nation offers rich history, beautiful countryside, and cultural experiences that have attracted increasing numbers of Philippine passport holders. However, Serbia faces a unique challenge. Some Filipino visitors have been using the country as a stepping stone to other European destinations. After entering Serbia legally, these individuals attempt unauthorized border crossings into EU countries like Hungary or Austria, creating diplomatic complications. To prevent becoming a gateway for irregular migration, Serbia is implementing visa requirements for Filipino nationals. This decision reflects their commitment to border security rather than any specific issues with Filipino tourists themselves. The question remains, will Serbia's historical and cultural attractions still appeal to Filipino travelers when access becomes more complicated? Number 5. Russia. Russia has always represented an exotic destination for Filipino travelers. A vast nation filled with iconic landmarks, incredible history, and unique cultural experiences. From Moscow's Red Square to the legendary Trans-Siberian Railway, Russia has offered remarkable adventures for those willing to make the journey. However, Russia's visa policy changes stem from broader geopolitical considerations rather than tourism violations. With increasing international tensions and the Philippines' alignment with Western nations, Russia is reassessing its visa policies for various countries, including the Philippines. Russian authorities are reviewing their liberal visa policies and may require Filipino travelers to undergo extensive application processes, including financial verification, detailed travel documentation, and potentially embassy interviews. These changes reflect Russia's evolving international relationships rather than specific issues with Filipino tourists. Number 4. Israel. Israel holds special significance for many Filipino travelers, particularly those seeking religious experiences or employment opportunities. The country's accessibility has made it a popular destination for both tourism and work-related travel. However, Israeli authorities have identified significant issues with Filipino visitor compliance. Many individuals enter as tourists but remain beyond their authorized periods or engage in unauthorized employment activities. These violations have reached levels that demand policy intervention. Israel is moving toward mandatory visa requirements for all Filipino nationals, including comprehensive documentation, financial proof, and embassy interviews. For travelers hoping to visit Jerusalem, Bethlehem, or other religious sites, these changes represent significant obstacles to their spiritual journeys. Number 3. Indonesia. Indonesia represents the Philippines' closest international neighbor and one of the most beloved destinations for Filipino travelers. From Bali's incredible beaches to Sumatra's lush jungles, Indonesia has offered easy access and incredible diversity just hours away by plane. But this proximity has created unexpected challenges. Indonesian authorities have documented increasing numbers of Filipino workers entering on tourist visas, visa overstays, and reports of unauthorized fishing activities in Indonesian waters. These violations have raised legitimate border security concerns. Starting in 2025, Indonesia plans to require advance visa applications for all Filipino visitors, including financial documentation, travel itineraries, and potentially embassy interviews. For a country that's been just a quick flight away, these changes represent a fundamental shift in accessibility. Number 2. Brazil. Brazil has represented the ultimate South American adventure for Filipino travelers, a nation of incredible energy, from Rio de Janeiro's famous carnival to the Amazon rainforest's natural wonders. The country's visa-free policy has made these experiences surprisingly accessible. However, Brazilian authorities have identified concerning patterns of unauthorized Filipino workers entering under tourist pretenses. Some individuals have been discovered working illegally in agricultural and manufacturing sectors, while others have significantly overstayed their permitted periods. Brazil is implementing stricter entry requirements for multiple countries, including the Philippines. Future travelers may face comprehensive visa applications, financial verification, background checks, and detailed travel justification. The question becomes, will Brazil's incredible culture, music, and natural beauty justify these additional complications? Number 1. Thailand. Thailand isn't just a travel destination for Filipinos. It's practically a second home. This incredible nation has welcomed Filipino travelers with open arms for decades, offering incredible street food, pristine beaches, magnificent temples, and affordable adventures just a few hours away. But Thailand's hospitality is being tested by significant visa violations. Immigration data shows the Philippines ranks among the top countries for tourist visa rule violations, including extended overstays and unauthorized employment in cities and resort areas. Thailand's immigration office is proposing comprehensive visa requirements for Filipino nationals, including advance applications, detailed itineraries, financial proof, accommodation verification, and return flight documentation. For thousands of Filipinos who rely on Thailand for vacations, business, and medical tourism, these changes represent a fundamental shift in accessibility. Here's the reality we're facing. 11 countries across 4 continents are reconsidering their relationship with Filipino travelers. From Europe to Asia, from South America to the Middle East, the era of easy international travel may be ending for Philippine passport holders. These changes aren't necessarily about politics or discrimination. They're about how nations respond to immigration violations, unauthorized employment, and border security concerns. But they also represent an opportunity for Filipino travelers to demonstrate responsibility, respect local laws, and protect the travel freedoms that still exist. Which of these countries surprised you the most? How will these changes affect your future travel dreams? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and remember, travel responsibly to keep doors open for future Filipino adventurers. Thanks for watching, and safe travels. Safe.